Narada Vacha Eta Mantropanisadam Prathicha Prayato Mama Yamadharayan Saptaratra Dashta Sankarshanam Vibhom. The great said Narada continued, my dear king, attentively receive from me a mantra which is most auspicious. After accepting it from me, in 7 nights you will be able to see the Lord face to face. So why is it that we don't get that kind of guarantee? It is there, but he cannot give you confidently. He knows how serious is Chitraketu by seeing. Just like when you are talking to somebody, you can feel how serious is he. And Chitraketu submitted to Narada in total surrender. I am like a village dog. He is a king. That means the amount of humility he showed, the amount of surrender he showed was beautiful. And therefore Narada blessed him. 7 days you will see the Lord face to face. Actually, it is not that we cannot get the same blessing. We can get. But within 7 nights you can also see. What 7 nights? One chanting of Krishna name you can see. There was a famous instance of Ajamila Vyakhyan, where Prabhupada was seeing the he was giving a class. So somebody had translated the shloka, and he said 3 times Ajamila chanted Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. So Prabhupada, the shloka doesn't do that. Why you spoke like that? Shloka once is enough. It's not the Narayana is waiting million times you have to chant. Kya hua? Just like hamara hota hai na. 10 times you tell, then sun. Kya tha? We are like that. But Lord is not that. He is so absent-minded. He can hear. Immediately he can hear. Not that you have to tell million times. But seeing the position of Chitraketu, Narada could guarantee him within 7 nights you see the Lord face to face. That is called Shruti Phala, or giving a blessing. We heard the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the famous statement, famous shloka, Sada Hridaye Sachinandanaha. Let the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is situated in the innermost core of your heart. That the blessing is given by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you get that blessing. What is the blessing? What is the blessing you get? If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya will establish in the innermost core of your heart. Similarly, we see the blessing is there in Bhagavatam by Vedavyasa. He said, Dharma projata kaitavatra paramo nirma saranam satam Vede matravatra shivadam tapatri unmulam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni krite kimva pareshara sadyo hridi avaridate kritibi tarshanat. He said, if you hear this Bhagavatam, very soon the Lord will establish in your heart. The same way Narada also has a power to give blessing. In fact, Srila Prabhupada also says in Krishna book, he says, anybody reads this Krishna book will get love of Krishna. But you have to read properly. So similarly, Narada's blessing, we are in the same Narada Parampara only, that if you chant the mantra given properly, you will see the Lord within 7 days, 9. It is true for even us. But the mantra we have been given is different now, because age is different. Take care. We have been given the mantra of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, 7 days you can see the Lord, but provided you chant it properly. We are not qualified. Therefore, the Acharya, but Prabhupada said, if you chant 16 rounds properly every day, and trying to avoid the 10 offenses, and you follow the 4 regulated principles, I guarantee you, you will go back to Godhead. He has given the blessing. And our all problems are over. All problems are over. Therefore, we should feel so happy. We shouldn't feel happy. You're sitting on a plane, you're going to Vaikuntha, you shouldn't be happy or not. Actually, Prabhupada said, when you follow this, you're sitting on a plane, plane is going back. There is one foolish thing we can go when we are sitting on a plane. We open the door and jump out. That is like breaking 4 regulative principles. Actually, already our journey has started. The day we have committed that I'm going to chant 16 hours to follow 4 regulative principles, you are sitting in the plane to Vaikuntha. Plane has started the journey. But what we do, we open the door and jump out. That is our misfortune. Who told you to do that? So many times you've seen people get arrested. Some people try to do that. The plane reaches the airport and before they open the door. And some people try. Aircraft is running and they try to open the door and to try to jump out. So similarly, when we are taken in serious earnestness to try to understand Bhagavatam, try to fulfill the orders of the Acharya in practice of Krishna consciousness, we are exactly like sitting in a plane back to Vaikuntha. And what we do, we open the door and jump out. That is like stopping chanting, breaking the regulative principles. Correct? That is our misfortune. Nobody is asking us to do that. Is anybody asking? The Prabhupada said, already when you are taking Krishna consciousness, you are on a platform of liberation. Already. But it is our misfortune that we mess up the condition. So many times Prabhupada used to say, do not go back again to material life. Do not do that. In fact, I always see Prabhupada lectures are so simple, but feel so much affection. Don't do it. Will not say that unless you are very conscious. You are seeing the reality. Don't do. Now you have taken to Krishna consciousness, you are on a platform of liberation. You are sitting on just like in a ship. Take another example is given of a ship. You are moving on a ship and we are like drowning people on the ocean. That's what the first canto, there is a beautiful painting of that. Prabhupada is there on the ship and his raised hand, devotees are around, and we are like the conditioned soul pulled from the ocean. And you pulled from the ocean, now the ship is going back to Godhead and you jump back to water. Who told you to do that? That's your foolishness. You cannot blame the process. You are the one who did Gadavad. Therefore, many times you would Prabhupada some problem. Prabhupada said, I have nothing new to give you. I have the same 5 things to give you. 4 regulative principles, chant 16 hours. That's all he has asked. He's not asking you very. Prabhupada said once later, he said, don't think I'm flattering you. Person may think I'm being flattered. Don't think I'm flattering you. It's a guarantee. If you chant 16 rounds, you'll go back to Godhead. It's a guarantee I'm giving you. But the problem is we don't do that. There was one place when devotee reported, Prabhupada, things are messed up there. This is like that. Prabhupada, they're not chanting 16 rounds. No, Prabhupada, as far as all of Prabhupada became angry. Do you think the process is wrong? Do you think the process is wrong? If something is wrong, means people are not following the process. Correct? Just like a good doctor. When he knows the medicine should work, he is pakka. And he thinks still is eye fever. He is not taking medicine. He is confidently saying. Why? He is very, it has to work. So we should have this confidence. Now Narada is giving a benediction to Chitraketu. 7 days you will see the Lord face to face. Do what I am telling you to do. Same way Acharyas give a benediction, but you don't have faith. And how much happy we should be actually. Suppose how much happy people are. I remember we had once a plan that we will all go to America and there we will be distributing Gita. Everybody was so happy. Oh, America. It's like a heaven in India. Everybody talks about. We were also just neophyte devotees. Oh, so excited. And somehow as usual, we came back without visa. That's fine, but some people are still disturbed. Oh, I didn't get visa. So, how much happy people feel. What is the happiness? Little better standards of eating and sleeping. That's all. Suffering is same there. Death is also there. Old age is there. Disease is there. Is it you are saved from that? Rebirth is also there. What are you going to achieve? People are so excited. We will go to Mars. We will go to Moon. Now we were going to put some machines. They'll bring minerals from Moon. Already one planet you destroyed. Go destroy it. Unnecessary. So now you are planning so many things. Okay? But even if you go and sit in Moon, you're going to die. What about that? Now they're making big excitement. We will send you to Mars. Okay. What is going to do there? Again you're going to. There also you're going to die. There's the famous example. They asked Srila Prabhupada, what do you say about moon landing? Prabhupada said, should I tell you the truth or you want me to flatter you? They were really mad at that time. Oh, we have done this. Swamiji tell the truth. Simply waste of time and money. Waste of time and money. Swamiji, how do you say so? Waste of time and money. Even today it will be like that. Even to this day, they not understood what Prabhupada is trying to say. Great people, when they speak something, people take 100 years to understand. Just like they say Einstein spoke something and now they are able to understand what he said. Correct? It happens like that. Great people, what they speak in their field, it takes sometimes centuries to understand what they spoke. Because you have to live to that condition to come to their platform what they said. So, we don't know. How do you say? We are curious. Prabhupada, curious like a child. Like a child is very curious. Sometimes they're foolishly curious. It's not needed. We do not know where to exert our energy. 7 days you go back to Godhead. You are seeing the Lord face to face. Isn't this is the area to work? And your work is, let me go to Mars. What do you want to do? Just like you say in a college you have an exam. And the exam is coming tomorrow. And that person is watching cricket match. What do you say? No, exam is tomorrow. No, I'm curious. What score comes? Arey Baba, are you foolishly curious? Why don't you look at the reality? Exam is tomorrow. So similarly, all of us have to face the exam of death. At that time, it will be decided whether I am ready to go back to Krishna. And proper as a whole human life, we have so many things, but don't forget the main thing. I have to become fit to go back to Krishna. That is the main thing. Correct? How much we are excited to be fit for sense gratification. I should be handsome, I should have good health, I should have this. How much people do? There was once I had a class in one college, so I was about to give the class. So there was some time. So I was in the same venue, I just took a little nap. So when I woke up, I saw some people have gathered around and some person has come. Network marketing, that cheating going on. And he was telling all the boys, see, you can make crores. Don't have to even study. And I heard their ears were like, ugh. Similarly, when you're telling somebody, if you eat this, your health, particularly nowadays, everybody, I think 60% of the people in the world, 60% problem is now overweight, correct? So by this you can reduce your weight. People hear very attentively. Very, very every word they hear. That joke happened in Japan. Somebody gave a menu in which bananas were to be eaten in breakfast, then this, then this. And it became so popular that people say it works, that there were no bananas remaining in Japan. It came on the news. They purchased every banana in every shop available. Everyone wants to eat banana during this time. Certain time, some menu he created. This time you eat banana, then you do this, then you do that. Bananas were there. No bananas available in the country. People are eat up now everything. So much people are conscious something is for their health because they think they are the bodies. But if you understand, I am not the body, I am a spirit soul. I will actually be very eager for spiritual advancement. And Prabhupada says that's a Vedic culture. Prabhupada was in America, so somebody was telling Prabhupada, you Indians are very lazy. Prabhupada said, okay, they may be lazy, I agree, materially. But culturally, you have to learn from them. They are not lazy spiritually. Even now you see people go to Tirupati, they wait in queue for 2 days. They are not lazy spiritually. They are not that there is classrooms, they are being taught all this. No. That knowledge has been seeped into culture now. Just like Kumbh Mela. What all hardship it is. I remember I was in Kanpur that time. People go in the train as if animals go. Like in crores. Tuss. You know that? There is not that government in every city, there is a propaganda going on. Nobody does. Please come for Kumbh Mela. Is there any propaganda somebody is taking? No, people are forced by culture to go. There was one person I remember. He used to always argue with me, there is no God, there is no God. And one day he was shaven-headed. So what happened? I went to Tirupati. So what happened? Why did he shave? So culturally, Prabhupada says, even though they have no interest left because of the foolish leaders of today and foolish, guidance they are receiving in all the fronts, still the culture is holding them by the ear and dragging the society. Correct? We can see that actually. Even though somebody may say there is no God, all this thing, you take him to temple, he'll bow down. Culturally, from childhood, he has been trained in that. There was once in America, the devotees purchased the deities. When they came to know Krishna consciousness, all arranged some money, sent money to India, got Radha, Krishna, Gaunitai, all the Jagannath, Krishna, Balaram deities. So Prabhupada said, please wait. Don't hurry so much. So no, Prabhupada, in India, everybody worships at home. Prabhupada said, they have been trained for centuries. Wait, you don't even know which hand to touch the deity, correct? You don't even know what is the difference between right and left hand. So please wait. So we do have an advantage. Prabhupada said elephant is dead, but dead elephant also has a value. There is a saying. So similarly, Vedic culture is dead but has a value. So we should take advantage of that. There is some spiritual inspiration. But we should take advantage of that and take Krishna consciousness very, very seriously, because it is guaranteeing to solve all the problems in one stroke. If you go back to Godhead, all your problems are solved in one stroke. And that is our main anxiety. Other things are there, but secondary. Don't make it primary. That is our mistake. We make something which is secondary as primary and simply suffer for no purpose. What we should be doing whenever we meet? Oh, did you read Bhagavatam? Yeah, I read that. There was one point there, very nice point. Because what is in the Bhagavatam, there is guidance. There are 12 Mahajanas which are listed by Yamaraj. What are the 12 Mahajanas? Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Swayambhu is Brahma, Narada, Shambhu is Lord Shiva. Then Kumara, Kapila, Manu. 4 Kumaras, Kapila Muni and Manu. Which Manu is being referred here? Swayambhuva Manu. Then Prahlad Maharaj, everybody knows. Janak Maharaj, father of Sita, and Bali Maharaj, everybody knows Bali Maharaj. Bali, Vyasaki, Vayam. Bali Maharaj, Vyasaki, son of Vedavyasa. Interestingly, Vedavyasa's name is not there, because Vedavyasa is the incarnation of the Lord. Take care. Bali, Vyasaki, Shukamuni, and Vayam, me, Yamaraj. Vedavyasa's name need not be. It is the incarnation of God. You don't have to write Krishna name, Balaram name there. This is the name of 12 Mahajanas. Okay? These, all the 12 Mahajanas, apart from the Lord and his various incarnations, are going to instruct us in Bhagavatam. So, and they are giving us guidance. Right? Suppose you have to go from one place to another place. You are getting guidance, the map. That place you turn right. There, take care, go down. We should be so careful. Read, oh, that's the guidance. So important. We should not only read it, we should make notes. If we are really serious, we should make notes. We don't forget that guidance. We should remember. Every point we should very carefully remember. Because this is the guidance. And you hear to these people, you develop immense love for Krishna. And that is the qualification to go to Krishna. You hear them. They are full with pure devotion, love for Krishna. And when you hear them, we also develop respect and love for Krishna. And we become qualified to go back to the spiritual world. So that is where we have to put a priority. Rest of the things are secondary. They are not primary. Don't die for them. Ye nahi ki pura khoon jala rahe ho. They are secondary things. Like, okay, this way or this way. Chalta hai. Correct? But what is the primary objective? Somehow this life is my last life in the material world. I do not, already all of us have enough experience of suffering in this world. Birth, old age, disease, death. We have seen it enough. Therefore, our primary objective should be, I do not want to be reborn in this world. Can I somehow go back home, back to God? Other things are some details that can be adjusted this way or that way. And none of us actually can be sure. Who knows the plan of the Lord? How the plan of the Lord will manifest in this world, how it will be executed, who knows? We don't have to bother about that and make it a primary concern of anxiety. We do whatever we can do to serve the Lord. But our main anxiety should be to go back to God. And that is our primary focus. And we endeavor for that. So we see, and actually we should be very excited. When you see Chitraketu in 7 days saw the Lord face to face, shouldn't it give you enthusiasm? 7 days, huh? Okay. But here we are looking at some material thing. He got bought Ford, huh? Some other nonsense excitement. Here this is an excitement. Bhagavatam is telling these are the excitements. Again and again, this person achieves success. Here, 7 days before, he's crying like an animal. Animals also cry when the children die. It's crying like an animal with no spiritual knowledge. And being instructed and blessed by a person like Narada, within 7 days saw the Lord. Shouldn't we get excited? 7 days, no, that's not much. I have 7 days, will pass in no time. Let me chant Hare Krishna mantra very attentively. I can see Krishna face to face. You can. It's not that. At least you'll make tremendous. You may not be, we cannot imitate great personalities. Chitraketu being blessed and being previously kings were not ordinary. Kalyuga all are Shudras. You're not even Vaishyas and Kshatriyas of previous world. What the Vaishya Narada Maharaj, look at the Vaishyas. Look at the Kshatriyas, how so exalted. Chitraketu, immediately recognized by hearing one line, this person are not ordinary people, they are great sages. True. They're not ordinary, they're extraordinary people. And he very sincerely took shelter of Narada in complete sincerity. And what's the result? Within 7 days saw the Lord. So that is possible for us also. Let us become serious and sincere and take inspiration, enthusiasm from this. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.